girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Everybody doing good tonight? I have the wonderful Purple with me tonight. Everybody say hi to Purple Phoenix, please. And I hope everybody's had a good day. Go ahead, hon. I'm sorry. I think I'm on a delay. Am I? Is it okay?
I don't think so. I was muting. My husband and son are talking in the background, so I was trying to minimize background noise.
Okay. God, I hate it when a delay happens because that's the most annoying thing in the world.
Yes.
Hello, Ellen. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, single mom.
Hey, single mom.
Hey, Pam. How are you? Hey, Julie. How are you doing? I hope this is as good as I need it to be up in my head. Yes, it absolutely will be. Y'all, I'm serious. I saw something that made me nearly pee myself laughing. Just wait till you see. You ever see something that makes you laugh, your immediate reaction, and then that laughter immediately turns to anger? You're like, wait a minute. Okay, that was funny. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. So, yes. Hey, Flip Flop, how are you? Say hi to just a few people before we start. Hi, Watch Hill. How are you doing? Okay, so I would love, because I love what you say at the beginning of your lives where you say hi to people, and the people in the back and blah, blah, blah. Can you do that official greeting for us tonight?
Sure. Welcome everybody in the back who's too shy to say hi. Shout out to the lurkers, the haters, and the watch party bitches.
Watch party bitches. I guarantee you we got a few of those right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have, as you know, receipts for days. I have literally really focused, and found everything we fucking need to lay a few things to rest. And important things that have been plaguing her and I, and some just on me. And yeah, we're going to address all this shit. It is ridiculous. Hello, Villainous Cupcake. How are you doing? And you can say hi to whoever you want to as well. If you guys are joining from Purple's channel, welcome in. And please don't be shy. If you have a question, I thought about doing like you did, Purple, where you just went and unblocked everybody and said, let's just go. Let's just do it.
Right.
But until this is cleared up, I think I need to retain that voice. You know what I mean? Without all the stupid distractions. If they will just sit on their hands and literally just listen and pay attention, maybe this can be cleared up. Because this is important. Making false claims about people that does affect their channel, their reputation, everything. It's just, you can't do that. So I have focused and really did, I think, a pretty damn good job putting all of this in order. Thank you for answering the questions that you did that helped me with this. I think it's time we put this baby to bed.
I agree.
I am tired of it. Hi, Erin. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
To all of my lady friends in here and all my men friends in here who like men, whatever, this is for you. Thank you for being here. What was I saying? I always have to take my chin back. Hey, Heidi, how are you doing? Doing good tonight? Okay. Oh, where to begin, girl? I'll tell you what. Can you give just a brief backstory? Because I just want to jump right into it on the accusations. We have both received accusations that we doxed people.
Yes.
Serious allegations.
So I received an email from Mr. Eve just the other day saying that he wanted to have a discussion because I was responsible for putting information out on himself personally and his wife. Said that I doxed him on my channel, which I have never doxed that man on my channel. I was in a chat where he was, his information was put out, but that had nothing to do with me.
And for the record, I wasn't even there for any kind of chat or anything, for any of that. I never saw anything like that.
Right. Yeah, so Eve's had a problem with me for quite a while, which, it is what it is. But yeah, so that's basically, there's a lot of accusations made that I assisted in doxing Mr. Eve, and I have done no such thing.
And if you had, I would have called you out instantly. If I saw something like that, I am super anti-dox. Super anti-dox. I believe we all have a right to our privacy. I don't care if my name is Villainous Cupcake on my driver's license. And on YouTube, I go by, I don't know. I'm not good at picking names. Pepsi Vape. Two closest things to me. Somebody finds out that my name is Villainous Cupcake. They find out my legal name, and then they start calling me that on YouTube. That's not okay. It is not okay to look up people's information. It is not okay to expose people. Anybody. Not even Eve. I am not okay with that. Hey, Leanna, how are you? Girl, do I have something I need to show you? Is this the one that we were speaking of? Leanna,
yes.
Girl, if you would like to join panel, there is something you need to see about you. The hypocrisy. Exactly. You wait till you see this. I was shocked. Like, how are you kidding me? The hypocrisy alone in Eve, honestly, is top notch. Just absolutely top notch. she can do something and then turn right around and accuse somebody else of doing it who isn't even doing it. And I have the receipts. So Mr. Eve has been trying to contact me, trying to get me to, like, I don't know, meet on Zoom. I don't freaking know. I don't care. If I need to address something to clear something up, I will do so. I don't need anybody's permission. I don't need to censor myself to clear my name. I don't need to leave anybody out of anything if it's absolutely necessary. I have done everything within my power to make sure that what I present is as concise as possible, because I don't want to bring in any other added drama to this. I just want to clear up the bullshit. So, hey traders, how are you? Thank you, Lana. Yeah, if you want to get up here when I get to this point, let me know, because you are going to want to see this girl, I'm telling you. Let's see. Trader said, this is my opinion. True crime creators deep dive into people going through the worst times of their lives for content. I don't think they should get upset when it's sent back. Just my opinion. I appreciate that opinion. That is what happened to me. I have been going through probably the worst 2 years of my entire life personally. And, you know, with my diagnosis and my dad passing and everything going on, it's been a lot. And I have the right to be a human being and still have my YouTube channel and still, you know, still function. Still have things that I enjoy doing. I have that right. In fact, it is healthy for us to have an outlet. And I find making videos and creating things a very healthy therapeutic outlet. And I love to help people. And I'm not a fucking tragedy pimp. Like, I have been called of all things, a tragedy pimp. And that is one of the top insults, honestly, for me, because I hate tragedy pimps. And I think they know that. I think that's why they're saying that. But anyway. All right. So let me think. It has been a lot, you guys. I mean, just going through these videos again, all these things that I've collected, got me all hot and bothered all over again. I am pissed off to the max tonight because I was told to my face that there was proof that I and Purple doxed Eve's husband and family, that there was actual proof. Deets said she had the receipts. Deets said she saw it, and I do have that on video, and I'm going to play it for you. Deets kept telling her on 2 lives that she was going to play said receipts. And then conveniently, right when it comes time to play them, some dude hops up on panel. First time it was Frank, completely unbeknownst to me. I don't know him. And I got accused of knowing him and setting that up. And then the second time was Andy from Denmark or something. No clue who that is. I'm familiar with who Frank is. I've talked to him on previous panels, and I'm not going to go into any of that. Not relevant. I knew who he was, though. Didn't know who the other guy was. So her receipts never got played. And they're not receipts. When you see the receipts that were provided elsewhere, you are going to laugh your freaking ass off, because I did. And then my face got red, and I was like, are you kidding me? All of these weeks and weeks and weeks of these, and probably longer than that for you, of accusations for this. This is what you're calling a receipt, Eve and Earth and we and all of those people. Geez, this is what you saw as receipts and believed it? Are you kidding me? Just conveniently, right when it was time to play the receipts, oh gosh, darn it, I have to go. You know, oh, there's this guy's going to get up here and literally, like, oh my God, you should have seen what happened. And then they derail with the Delphi stuff on another one. No receipts have ever been provided. So Eve was all frustrated that she didn't get to play her receipts on Deet. So she ran over to another channel and they let her do it. And they made a big ass deal like this was going to be this huge receipt reveal and prove that me and Purple had doxed her husband. When you see, here in a little bit, when you see what they played, Oh my God. Don't you ever do this to another human being, even. I want a retraction and apology for me and Purple. Immediately, bitch. So let me get this
Heidi,
pulled up
different
here.
one.
We're going to do what?
Oh, I was answering Heidi. I said no, a
Okay.
different one.
Which one? No, Frank used to have a channel. He mainly did Delphi stuff, and I am familiar with who it is. All right, so let me get this pulled up here. I'm going to start playing. So the easiest way for me to do it was just just a copy. I mean, the hate that this has resulted, for me personally, I'm just speaking for me. Some people don't really give a shit about being doxxed. Some people just don't care. I do care. And I have begged and pleaded, please, people don't dox me. But because of the hate, and I do have the clip that it was because of the hate that was drudged up on Deets on the Streets, voices admitted that it was because of her covering all of this bullshit that piqued her attention, got her lasers on me, and I ended up getting doxxed. So I'm going to play this little clip here real quick, just to make sure everybody understands what was happening there. Oh, hang on. Is this one? You know what? It would be just like me to play the one that's not redacted. Oh my goodness. Hang on. I'm going to make sure I check the names. Yeah, it's muted right there. Okay. So we were just talking along, and I was over on TT's. We were having a good discussion. There was nothing going on. Not talking about any kind of drama. We were having a great conversation, and I have no idea. Oh, I was also accused by Eve of being in Frank's Discord. Purple, am I on Discord?
No, you're not on Discord that I know of.
No, I don't use Discord. All right. So this is the result of weeks and weeks and weeks of hate and lies. A 7-day ban for literally true harassment of me all over the place. So as long as there's no issues, as long as there's no what I've been enduring, I'm good. I'm a grown woman. I can take what a grown woman can take. But
all right, voices, be respectful, please.
Get her off your Debbie. You fucking Debbie. Fucking whore from
you just doxed me on your channel.
I'm not going to do that.
Wow.
I'll edit it out.
Okay. So again, this is the kind of people that when you put out all kinds of hate and accusations against somebody, and then you also put out there that they invited people to look them up, this is what happens. You brag that you have somebody's address, you've looked them up, you can cause some real life damage, real life shit to people. Hold on, let me get the next one. That I just wanted to kind of preface that with this right here, because this is where a lot of this stuff has culminated in real life doxing. And I've learned to take down my screen between. All right. I think this is it. Yep, here we go. All right, I'm going to hit play, and we are going to now. Purple, you just let me know if you need me to pause at any point.
Okay.
To them that know if you're going to offer an apology, you're meant to mean it. Lenny, I love you. This was literally the first thing I said about this. There is a basic misunderstanding of building materials. That's one issue. She hasn't even issued the correct dig that she thinks she has, but that's neither here nor there. Her intent was of something more of a legal perspective. That's what she thought she was saying there. But I agree with you on the literal definition. But I was like, my soul is damaged by the fact that you don't even understand your own words. But okay. Catch me outside. How about that? Is that what we're doing now? Because it was the same vibe. It was kind of unmistakable.
Yeah, kind of like the gloves on or gloves off type thing. That's not what the topic was. The topic was what she did to Eve and her husband and family. That's all I was talking about. I was not bringing up the family one bit. If you go back and listen, if you go back and listen, you would hear.
So I don't know if you guys can read the screenshot on there. I had to just put, hey, Sabrina, how are you? Hi, Bonnie. Yeah, that's just not true, Bonnie. Okay, so I don't know if you can read that screenshot. This is what, if that's the worst thing I ever had said to me, I would be a happy girl. Nobody cares that I sat on a panel being screamed at the top of somebody's voice, called every vile name in the book, and nobody put a stop to it. Over false accusations.
I never brought up the family at all. All I wanted was a yes or a no answer to these screenshots that she conveniently does not recall. I just wanted a simple yes or no. That's all I wanted. Just to put an end to all of this. So we can go on our merry way, leave it alone. Now what she does, that's on her. Other than that, that's not what she wanted. She wanted to continue to have, she just wanted to continue, blaming Eve for going after the family, which was not that's not what the topic was. That's not what the hot issue was.
Eve wanted another. Now, I already, what was it, January? I already apologized to Eve for our session, you can call it, where we did say some rude things. I already said, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. And I apologize to her husband for calling him honey. Can you imagine getting mad? Because, I got onto because somebody kept calling me love, and I said, I don't like that. And, well, that's just how they talk. Well, honey, I'm in Oklahoma. We do that. But yeah, it was a little bit of a dig. And I already apologized for it long time ago. They want to bring it up now and make me apologize again and specifically agree. Yes, I said XYZ. I am sorry. Are you kidding me? No. Get over it. I'm not falling for that crap.
The issue was her, the things that she said. That was it. But no. She wants to hide behind the family. That's what she wants. She wants to blame everything on just Eve.
No, I don't hide behind anybody ever. I'm not like Laura. I don't have to hide behind somebody on panel. I'm not like Eve, who has to hide behind somebody on panel and have them ask my questions for me. No, I am right here. If you want a link, you send me an email. I'm not posting it in chat. But I most certainly would never hide behind a family, for one. No, ma'am. As we learned from Lip Locked, her quote is phenomenal. We stand beside, behind, and if necessary, in front of the victims and families, period. Oh, here's Chris.
Yeah, I see Chris. Chris, was that before I knew what your legal name was. Let's answer that. Because I believe it was. So, how am I supposed to know
Yeah.
that was your name? You never messaged me or anything. Like you said right here in your own words, you never called attention to it. So, how is anyone supposed to know?
Yeah. See, and yeah, these other people who've been shed, some of these people who've shared my information around articles that do have my name in them, for example, which they only found by looking me up. They use the excuse that way back in the day they claimed that that I used my full name on YouTube, which I don't believe I ever did. But they don't have a receipt for that. They just claim it like it's true.
Chris, when did you send me a package, first of all? And second of all, don't you think taking personal photos off of mine and my husband's Facebook isn't, well, don't you think we're even?
Yeah, Chris, you bother Purple enough. I mean, really, just take a seat. This is not about you. This is not about you, Chris. So
Why would you send me a pack? Anyway.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, Chris, this ain't about you. Why do people do that?
Because they're trying to deflect.
Oh, yeah. You wait until we get to the end of this, or not. It's not going to be very long. We're setting this up so that you guys will understand what all has happened. These are things that have been claimed on public panels about us, and none of it's true. And the receipts will show you. Their own receipts will show you. Plus mine.
But here's the problem. What she's blaming E for, paying for like talking to the suspect. Well, what about crime lies and lines, whatever the fuck her name is? What about
her? They literally are casting shade at Brooks for her interview, which was actually an interview. That's the whole point. And the whole reason that Eve got mad at me in the first place when I did my live, and my live that's the Stacey Wanderer YouTube tour. She was butthurt that I didn't include hers. And I told her during the live, I'm sorry, I'm not including yours because it wasn't really an interview. You asked him very few actual questions and led him through the rest of it, and they even gave him some of the information to say. That's not an interview. Everybody else actually did interviews. Everybody else actually put in some work. So I covered everybody else's. It wasn't even a personal dig. I just didn't count it. And I was very nice to her when I said this too. I was like, it just wasn't an interview. Everybody else who also did reviews on all of his little YouTube tour that he did, nobody else included her either. So, Chris, nope.
Chris, you put my son's picture and my other children's pictures out there way before your name was shown 2 months ago. So get over yourself.
Yeah, just
eye for an eye, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Maybe I just finally got back at you.
And that's kind of funny that you say that because it's something that Eve herself uses as an excuse for doxing herself. And I got it on tape. Caught you in 4K, girl.
About her? Didn't anybody listen to that recording? I mean, hell, I still have it recorded.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
we were absolutely deliberately trying to hurt her. We were.
Okay,
We were
I feel like that's fair enough.
angry.
Like that's honest. I don't agree with it. Okay,
we were trying to hurt her as much as she had been hurting this family. Period.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
we were absolutely deliberately trying to hurt her. We were.
Okay, so there you go. They were deliberately trying to hurt her. Why? Because what? Because they thought she was deliberately hurting the family.
YES. Yes. Absolutely. Her content points. It's just no. It's egregious. after over 2 years of that, yeah, she needed one good session and we got it out, and I hadn't talked about her since then. But she's still, what was that, January? And she's still talking about it 3 months later? I mean, come on. Wait till I show you the cease and desist that I got, and somebody butthurt over being on my thumbnail so bad that they claim that they mailed something to my local law enforcement.
Oh boy.
Like they're gonna give a shit about a YouTube thumbnail. Do you know how many thumbnails I'm on? God. You can't tell somebody to cease and desist when you're out there saying the kind of stuff I got you in 4K saying about me. Avery, yeah, your turn's coming, girl.
Or she was deliberately hurting the family. Either way, they went after Eve and her husband. Now, it doesn't matter if they were part of the doxing or not. They knew about it. Now, like I said before, when I did the stream on that whole doxing thing, I cut that part out. I would never do that to Eve. And I made sure Eve knew that I cut that part out.
Oh, I forgot to turn on chat on my second channel, the Crime Sleuth and After Dark, because I'm streaming this over there as well. It's fine. I'm just going to have the one chat on the main one because this is where it matters. This is exactly where, oh, I'm so scared, Elsie. This is that she needs to tell her, she needs to have a talk with her sister. After you see this video, she's going to want to have a talk with her sister. Is she in trouble? She's going to need to ask her sister that. Not me. I ain't said any of this egregious shit about her. Just wait. But anyway, I'm going to leave that chat off. I don't have time to mess with that. If you have something to say, come over to the main chat.
She was in my chat that day. She was up on my panel as well.
We don't do it. And again, if that's the claim, then show the proof. I feel like a broken record at this point, but I don't understand why other people have to produce their evidence for everything they say and do, and yet certain others don't. So if you're going to make a claim like that, then show your evidence thereof.
I totally agree. I completely agree. While Eve was on this panel, she kept going, hey, can you show the receipts? Can you show the proof? Can you show the videos? She couldn't wait for them to show them because she had already tried twice over at Eve's. And I don't know if Deep saw the videos and thought, oh, no, don't know about this. We're going to still put it out there, but I don't know about showing this video because this is really, oh my God. Maybe that's why she didn't show them. I don't know. But they never got showed over there, but they got showed over here. And it's the most ridiculous shit you will ever see. Hi, girl next door. How are you? Avery. Shit. Look at this. Do you realize Avery will literally show up at your door? I wouldn't go there. Let's have lunch, Avery. We do need to chat. Go ahead, show up at my door. Go ahead, see what happens if you show up. If you go real life that far and show up at my door, honey, we're in Oklahoma. You know this. You lied as well. You said that you had my address, and then later on another panel, you said you didn't have my address. You had no idea where I live. But on the previous panel just day before, you bragged that you knew my address. I don't know if Avery's in here. Don't care. But anyway, this is not about her getting her say. She has been slandering me all over the place, and so has Eve. I'm clearing that up. I'm not going to debate with anybody. These are the clips. So we, Frosty Ewok, I agree with you. Please, if you're going to make a huge accusation against somebody, please have your freaking receipts. So where are they? Let's see. Let's see what they come up with.
Simple. Real simple.
It is simple.
Now, I'm a little leery about the money thing. That's why I didn't speak on it. Was she exploiting the situation or not? I
Well,
didn't
first
speak
of
on the whole
all,
money thing. Okay,
no.
that's why I'm not speaking on the
The
whole
money
money thing.
thing is nobody's business, honest to God. But I'm transparent.
She just said the money business, talking about money that different creators, not me, different creators paid Stacey for an interview. The money thing is nobody's business. Girl, I already got the clip of what you said, so it's okay. You can claim that on this panel. But we already know exactly what you said you did, what you admitted to. And yeah, this is the person who, out one side of her mouth, is being very ugly toward the family of a victim. And then on the other side, assisting with financially a named suspect in that case. And yeah, she got called out for it. Not by me, but she puts all the blame on me. I called out inconsistencies and my issues. I damn well said exactly how I felt about what she was doing. Absolutely. You cannot claim to be any sort of victim's advocate and do that. You just can't. But listen to her excuse while claiming that she's transparent.
And I told everybody exactly what happened on that. And they lied about all of that. Again, I proved it. At the end of the day, this is the facts. Somebody wants to go on a platform to clear their name of a crime against a child. That is very serious. Very serious. And he had already been on a panel with Brooks from Crime Lines and Lies. And the most egregious shit you could imagine was spewed out onto that channel. And it was harming Michael Vaughn, the victim. This was horrible what they did.
Girl, you're reaching for the stars with that one.
So if we're worried about money instead of the child and the victims in this case, that's a problem for me. That was my baseline reason.
Baseline reason for what? She just says, that was my baseline reason. And that was the end of her sentence. Baseline reason for what? For making false accusations against me in purple? That you are claiming on this panel that they're about to show receipts for? Really? Okay, let's see. And yes, Abra, all of the receipts are already on my channel and my backup channel.
Right. What, in other words, to keep everybody up to speed, because some people, this is their first time of hearing this. Other creators had given money to this person, whether it be for their time, their information, the communication, whatever variation of words you want. But yet the only one that is being vilified for it is Eve.
Well, if that's what you think, you have not been paying attention, because other creators were absolutely called out as well. Sorry you missed it, but it happened. Eve is the one who's made a big deal about getting called out over it. Yeah, these other people claim, oh, I should just take constructive criticism and just keep it moving. Well, it was constructive criticism to call her out as well.
Yeah, I'm the whipping post for all of their sins, if you will. Because I have.
Oh yeah, Bonnie, there are. There's a lot. There's a lot to show. So just grab some snacks, y'all, and this is what they claim to be receipts. Just watch. This is absolutely repulsive.
Because I have an opinion. That's it. And it's not really a bad opinion. And if anybody wants to know what that is, it's very simple.
I want to check my volume level on this. I'm going to turn up the volume. Hold up. I'm going to make sure everybody hears what she says. Her opinion is.
Well, I feel like there's some knowledge missing here when it comes directly to the Michael Vaughn case and the immediate family members. That is not guilt.
Boy, she talks fast. Let's play that again.
Yeah, I'm the whipping post for all of their sins, if you will.
No, you're not.
Because I have because I have an opinion. That's it. And it's not really a bad opinion. And if anybody wants to know what that is, it's very simple. I feel like there's some knowledge missing here when it comes directly to the Michael Vaughn case and the immediate family members. That is not guilt.
Directly pointing fingers at family members. But that's not guilt. That's just me having an opinion. Bullshit.
That is not saying they're guilty. It's saying that the timelines don't add up. What has been said from the horse's mouth doesn't add up.
From what horse's mouth are you talking about there, Eve? We know what you're talking about. We know who you're talking about. That's disgusting to say that. Because I know what you're talking about. I understand, Bonnie. I need to clear this up because this has run rampant for months. And no, absolutely not. Chris, on this panel as well, they claimed that I had up a post negatively speaking about Chris Proudfoot. No, ma'am. You go look at my community posts about Katie and Chris and read them carefully because I don't do that on my fucking channel. Period. That was a lie.
And the only ones that can clear that is law enforcement. That's
exactly.
it.
Stay out of it.
Which is obviously what they're struggling with, right?
See, poking at law enforcement. Stay the fuck out of it, Eve. We're not supposed to be investigating. That's not our job. I know a lot of people think that, but it's literally not our job. We can talk about clues and what does this mean and things like that, but to construct your own timeline with false information in it and claim that yours is better than law enforcement, shit.
And there's no crime in that,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Well, in your opinion.
When it came to that whole doxing, go look for the definition of doxing. Why do I need to go look for the definition of doxing? Girl, I've been around a long time. What long?
Okay, so again, they put up this was on Deets now, and they put up that screenshot where I simply said doxing. It isn't doxing if the person has already put out their information, which is true. And they tried to twist that around back on me as if because they claim with no receipts that I had used my full name at some point on YouTube that it meant it was okay to dox me now. No, fuck that. That's not, no. If I'm telling you don't use my damn name, don't use my damn name. I don't care if I have ever used my name before. Stop it. So we're going back and forth here about the stupid definition of doxing. And here we go. Here come their receipts. This is their proof. Me and Purple doxed Eve's husband or family or some shit, which I absolutely have never been present for any dox related to any Eve family member. No.
I've never doxed Eve or her family member either.
Yeah, she's put that out many times on many panels. So here comes their receipts. Get ready, because this is a fucking hoot. I put like 5-second thing between each clip just to be clear to separate them. Here we go.
Go.
Grabs chloroform soaked rag. Who's being disrespectful?
Hey, Shadow Wolf.
Shadow Wolf, you need a list?
This receipt number 1. What the fuck does this have to do with
Receipt?
doxing? For one thing.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember when he would come into chat and he would just say that almost every time he came into chat?
I do.
And I saw it a few times and I thought it was kind of funny. And I replied, you need a list? It's called a joke and it's called free speech. Okay. Pay attention. And did I name anybody in what I said? Did I say
No.
I would like to use that on Eve or her family?
No.
Did I direct him to do any such? No. Here we go.
Crime sleuthing. Picks up pen and paper. Carrie, I support my girls. Awesome. I'm not trying to piss anyone off. I'm here for Michael Vaughn, his family, and to tell jokes.
What's the last word of that?
Tell
Jokes.
jokes.
Eve is mad about various content creators posting her husband's info on YouTube. But it is okay for her to have posted.
Did it just get mute on me?
You muted on purpose?
Oh, they did it.
That's my fault. Dude, I'm sitting talking to myself.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause there. She didn't just do it to this guy, y'all. This is Sarah's first husband. Eve has made outrageous claims against this man. Outrageous. I wish he was in here to speak on this if he wished, but just absolutely outrageous. Inappropriate and outrageous. So we're clearing up her bullshit with her own receipts. Her own receipts. And these are her receipts.
Wow.
And it is true. Eve is mad about various content creators posting her husband's info on YouTube. Who, where, when? Show me. I ain't done it. I ain't been part of it.
I ain't done
Neither
it
is
either.
her. But it is okay for her to have posted my information, even after I've asked her to take it down. We got the receipts, Eve. I got them. You did it to this guy because you didn't like him. You called him all kinds of vile names. And you did it to Lana's husband. So, but for some reason, we get lumped in. Oh, they love to talk about bitching about me lumping people together. No, that's not true. That is not true, Chris. Prove it.
I wasn't on no panel.
Yeah, this is absolutely false. If I was ever present, even in chat or on panel, I would have said, y'all, you need to fucking stop this right now. I would call it out immediately. Yeah, she did. So I've got the receipts.
Oh, God bless it. See, this is right here. Eve is mad about various content creators posting her husband's info on YouTube. How about that?
Right, but the context of this being for anybody who hasn't followed along, that this person, this YouTube user, Shadow Wolf, came to some minor level of prominence because he is connected, albeit very, very loosely, to the Michael Vaughan case. He is the ex-husband of Sarah Wandra, one half of Stacey and Sarah Wandra. He is her first husband. They have no problem hanging out with this dude. I mean, I don't know what they think they know about this guy and his actions, but apparently it's okay to hang out with him.
First of all, you know what
No,
you
you
know
didn't,
about.
Chris. Stop lying. You don't call
Yeah.
me that.
Stop deflecting,
it.
Chris. Stop it. Various content creators. Okay. I have, again, me and Purple have nothing to do with that. I have no knowledge of that. And again, she's not even answering his concern there about her sharing his personal information. She doxing him. What about that? What about that? That is not
he
okay.
wasn't a
And then
suspect.
he was totally cool the whole time I hung out with him in your chat. I never had a problem with him. And you know, people always, people might have a. I don't know anything about his past because I never paid attention to the bullshit that was put out. I don't judge people based on what other people put out. It's called being an adult. I make up my own mind on people, period. And I never had any problem with him. I thought he was sarcastic and funny, period. And whatever happened in the past, he had his own interview about that. And I'm inclined to believe him based on the other additional information that we learned about Sarah, period.
Him, and you're only going to see a few of the very questionable comments that are made here. But yeah, this is their chosen person. They're picking this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did
Well,
my
you can pick
information even
anybody.
If your defense for your wrongdoing is, but look what she did, is deflection. I hope to God you ain't talking about us, because that's literally not what we're doing. We're pointing out that she is accusing us while doing the same thing. Not we did it, but she did it, because that's not what happened.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, I didn't do shit either. Here we go.
after I've asked her to take it down?
Eve's looking dumb AF again, 100.
She's being petty because I had the interview with Josh on the lab.
That's where it was, the lab. He had his interview over on Josh. And he expressed his First Amendment right to free speech. He feels that Eve's being petty because he had an interview with Josh. Watch my response.
Shadow Wills, that sounds about right, 100.
Eve is playing a victim. Just know, Eve, you should have never played
That voice always gets me, I swear.
victim.
I think it's funny. I think level-headed, if he saw that, he would probably laugh. My response is coming up. I don't know why they're playing other people's chats in here. It's completely irrelevant. But watch.
Shadow Wolf, oh so you're Sarah's ex.
Buckeye Mama. Yes, ma'am. I thought everyone here knew that.
I actually didn't know that at this time.
Yes, Buckeye. I thought you knew.
Yeah, bring it on, Eve. Please.
Chris shared, but did not. I didn't put it out there. So stop. I can share whatever the fuck I want, whether it's right or wrong. Okay?
Yeah, leave it be. Don't worry. Where's mine? Remember what I said before on the record shit. So I say, using again my free speech, and this is, look, I have had 10 million times worse than this said to me just very recently. Yep, bring it on, Eve. Please poke the bear. So what? I've said that on my community posts as well. So yeah, no, this is no. I'm not saying she did it, so I did it. I'm saying she's claiming that we did it, but we didn't do it. She did it.
According to who, Chris? You? You made the rules?
Poke the bear.
The bear is already poked. Anybody that thought she is a victim, please watch this week.
Level-headed, 100.
Petty, like her name.
Oh my God, I called her petty.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. I don't know why I just muted. It should still. Did I pause? Here we go.
Crime sleuthing, absolutely 100.
I would enjoy every minute with my bat. Just saying.
This is the one that I worry about with a bat in her hand.
Number one, did I fucking say it? Did Purple fucking say it? Huh? Why are you lumping us with what anybody else says? Did I respond to this chat in any way and say I agreed with her or I want to take a turn with the bat or anything? Come on.
Bonnie, that's okay.
I really do.
I don't have to agree with crime sleuthing on
Petty, weak, insecure psycho.
Again, I don't judge Purple for any choices that she's made or any mistakes that she's made. She affords me the same grace. That's called friendship, y'all. Figure it out.
Do you think it's morally okay for Chris to take pictures of my children off of a Facebook and spread them around?
I'll just leave my mute off. I keep having to go to the third screen to unmute to respond. Yeah. No, it's not. No. If you go back in there, he was calling her, he was saying she was being petty because he had an interview over on Josh for the Lab. Her last name, because it's on, oh, we're going to get to the copyright strike shit too. It's nothing, it has nothing to do with the word petty. Nothing. We were saying she was being petty. I can be fucking petty like Tom Petty.
Stupid prizes.
A hard head makes for a soft behind.
And y'all, this is the receipt. This is Eve's receipts that me and Purple doxed her. Don't forget that. This is her supposed receipt.
So, my mama used to
Oh, wow. Good.
say that, LOL, to me. In her life today, she was
And what I said here is absolutely true. This was after we already had that good talking to by Mom. And the very next day, she went straight back to pointing fingers at the family. And I said, fuck her. She's violent and ignorant, repugnant. In my opinion, that is true. Period. For how she has treated the family. While being friendly with Stacey Wondrett. That is my opinion. So, yeah, no, it had nothing to do with her name at all. I don't know why it's muted for a few seconds after I unpause it. I guess it's CapCut. Bear with me here. All right. So I think there's supposed to be words going on right. Yeah, nope, it was quiet.
straight back to pointing fingers at the fam. Bug her. She's vile and ignorant. Repugnant.
Crime sleuthing. Brandy is like my little sister, and I don't even call him that. It's always been Monkey. I promise you all will see why this week.
Level-headed. I've got bells on. Ready.
So the closest that I can get to of this video, you want to talk about shit receipts. This is from a channel literally named Shit. Isn't it? Something like that?
And it's the Poo channel.
Poo. I was close. Now I know why she got so butthurt when I told her over on Deets that, in my opinion, most clip channels are comprised of a bunch of shit. And she was really hurt when I said that. I'm talking about her. So I'm going to go back to his chat entry because I think people have completely
Straight back to pointing
misunderstood
fingers
this.
at the fam. Bug her. She's vile and ignorant. Repugnant.
Crime.
Okay, so here, level-headed said, and I mean, I was texting with him during this time. I know what he was actually talking about. He wasn't talking about any kind of docs whatsoever. I think you were texting with him too. We knew what he was talking about here, right? It wasn't about a docs. She's trying to imply that he was about to put out a docs. He ain't even the one that doxed. It doesn't matter. It wasn't me in purple, and it was not Levin either. It was not level-headed. He was talking about something else, period.
Sleuthing. Brandy is like my little sister, and I don't even call him that. It's always been Monkey. I promise you all will see why this week.
Do you know what he was talking about, y'all? I know y'all want to think that he was talking about a dox, but it says right there, it's always been Monkey. I promise you will all see why this week. He was making a video for him. He did some Monkey Mondays. But you guys want to twist that as if he was talking about a dox. Are you serious? Are you nuts? This was their receipt. Purple.
Yeah, this is what Eve is claiming proves that myself included doxed her. No, I didn't dox her. I never doxed her or her husband. But this is her proof is because of what Levitt said right here.
Yeah, part of it. Yeah. This is they said these are all these receipts, all this stuff that I've been playing from this shit channel is I'm sorry, poo channel is the receipts that we were all involved, that we all knew what was going on, and then we all participated.
Oh.
Level-headed. I've got bells on. Ready. Level-headed. Be sure to let me know. Text.
See? We were texting. Had nothing to do with Eve.
Her little bestie. The lead named suspect.
Right here, y'all. This happened the night before. I've got the text where, and I did a whole video and live on it when he threatened me. Stacy Wandra threatened me.
Called me a...
I played those already on my channel. And they also claim that there's these other messages that like, it's just bullshit. I already put my messages with Stacy on my channel where he was trying to get me to pay him money. And I said, no. So wait till we get to that part as well.
Bitch and see via text today. Sickos. Him and Eve.
Crime sleuthin'. Oh wow.
Crime sleuthin'? Are you serious? That's gross AF. 100. Harm is a bitch. Just wait. 100.
Did I say karma's a bitch? I mean, even if I did, who freaking cares? But I was stating facts is what I was doing. And here and there, my opinion. So what? Nothing about doxing. This is their receipts. I'm just floored.
Crime sleuthin'. I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing the nasty. Just saying.
Bonnie, honey, I use an app where they don't get my real number. Now, Purple has my real number, but because I've known her a long time, I don't think she'd put it out. But I can give my number to whoever I want.
Right.
That doesn't give that person the right to, share that information forward. I've never done that. BHB is my only exception to that, and I did it for a damn good reason, calling out that tragedy period. I know, you know who. I get it. It has become quite a twisted mess, but this was put out for weeks and weeks that me and Purple participated. That we knew what was going on, and we cheered it on, and we were sitting there when it happened. We sat up on his panel. Bullshit. 0 receipts. These are the receipts. Screenshots of chats put out of order. Miss me with this bullshit. But this is their receipt.
Does anybody in the chat know what happened within that week that they kept referring to? Levitt in particular, level-headed, larval-headed, whatever the heck you want to call it.
Okay, here's where they connect the dots in their teeny tiny wee little brains. Pay attention, in my opinion.
What happened in that week that they were so excited to release? Anyone? Do you know? What happened? What was the big splash? Was it anything to do with the case?
Yeah, man.
No, ma'am. What was it, Eve?
Nothing.
Drum roll, please. Oh, I think I backed it up and played
That
it
they
again.
kept referring to, Levitt in particular.
So she's referring to those chats that they just showed. Okay. And now they're going to connect that to the doxing that he had no part of. Watch this.
Particular level.
I meant to go back and
Headed,
fix
larval
this
headed,
part.
whatever the heck you want to call them. What happened in that week that they were so excited to release?
And I want to point out one thing, Purple. Were we excited about anything that was going to be released?
I don't think so.
I don't even know where she gets that shit, but let's continue.
I don't either.
Do you know? What happened? What was the big splash? Was it anything to do with the case?
Oh, that's coming, you know who.
Yeah, man.
No, ma'am. What was it, Eve?
Nothing.
Earth said nothing.
Correct, Eliza. They released Mr. Eve's private information.
They fucking who? We? Huh? They? Who's they?
Well,
You need to
Earth
be
said
a little-
nothing.
Right. Well, I think maybe
So
she
they
was
weren't even
referring
on the same page.
Are you serious? This is the connection right here. Us chatting, and they didn't even get the chats. I went back and looked. They didn't even get the chats in the right order, y'all. They're not even in the right order. But they want to put that together and connect those dots using a clip channel as receipts. And we're not done yet.
Who's slurring on panel?
No, you're not gonna mods, shit like that. Time them out or get them the fuck out of here. I don't want any. Nope. Stop it.
That's what they were so excited about.
Now look right there on the screen. Look what they said about this very good man right here. Called him a drunk who lurks and threatens women and children. And they're butthurt because I called her petty. They can say shit like this about other people, but oh God, if you call her petty, she is going to be pissed for months.
I'm not slurring no words. Wow. Okay.
Oh, whatever. They're ridiculous. Just deflecting. We need to keep this on focus so we can get through this shit. Trolls. Yeah. Trolls be gone. We don't care right now. Save it. Save it.
And so Crime Sleuthing has literally said on panel recently that she knew nothing about that, wasn't part of it.
I sure the fuck did, because that's accurate. That was their receipt right there. Because I responded to him that I was excited to see what he was working on. And it was for the child, you freaking idiot, moron, hypocrite, liars.
Yet the whole, yeah, let me know, text me.
Do you listen to this shit? I was laughing my ass off watching this because I've got my text with Levin. I pulled out my phone when this started happening. I'm like, what the fuck? Were we talking about Eve at all? We weren't talking about Eve. Please pull your heads out of your ass. You cannot make such an outrageous accusation about anybody with that from a fucking chat.
She knew nothing. She just happened to end up on panel with the person who was doing the doxing of that information.
I've been on AB's. How long had AB had his channel? A long time. I've been up and down off of his panel and in his chat for a long time.
At least 3 years he's had it.
Yeah. I am. Well, don't act like a troll. Google troll. Just don't be that. And you won't be called a troll. I have liked and supported AB as a friend for a long, long time. I've been in his chat and I've been up on his panel on multiple occasions. I have never been present for any doxing, and you're not going to get me to say that he did it because I didn't fucking see it. I've never seen him do it. I've never seen it, had nothing to do with it, had no knowledge of it. If I had, you better believe your ass I would have called him out. Absolutely, because that's what friends do. I would have called it out and said, no, you take this down. Please take this down. Please do the right thing. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't deserve to be doxxed. Period. I've done it for people that I can't stand. I've done it for people that that don't fuck with me, but I'm cool with them, and vice versa. I've called it out. I don't agree with it. Doesn't mean if it had happened and I called him out or anybody else out, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be their friend. I'm not going to just disown somebody over it as long as they do the right thing. But anyway, I've seen no proof of even the accusation against AB. I have seen no proof. And I've asked for it. I have asked for it. No, don't have it. Oh, he privated it. That's always their fucking excuse too. When they accuse you of doing something, they say, oh, this XYZ happened, but they privated the video or they privated the live. So I don't have any receipts on that. No, fuck you. If you don't have a receipt on it, shut up. An actual receipt, not just you guys have made up your own damn minds about something you determined to be the truth. We're talking about actual receipts. This, what they just showed, is a bunch of shit on a shit channel. Period. And it's not right to do this to anybody. No wonder it was delayed on getting played repeatedly on the bigger channel. Maybe that was a wise move. Because I would be as embarrassed as fuck if somebody brought me this for receipts. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I have total secondhand embarrassment over those receipts. Because believe me, honey, I got plenty to show you. Let's keep going.
Happened. That was a pure coincidence. Just happened to be there. Whoopsie. She just fell into it. Just did a whole live stream with that person. A live stream that is now privated by that person.
I know what live stream she's talking about. I don't know if it's privated or anything, but there was not one word spoken about Eve during that live. We were talking about other stuff. Girl, you tripping.
Why don't you get them to put it back up, crime sleuthing? What?
I don't control other channels and their content, so stuff it.
Why don't you show us what you said if you had nothing to do with it?
I was not there for any docs on any channel. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, I gotta
Yeah,
get
how
going,
about
but it's been a privilege to be up here with y'all.
This dude's like, yeah, I'm gonna dip. Okay.
All right,
Glad
honey.
to
Thank
have
you.
you, Angelo.
Be safe and keep calling them out.
All right.
Call out who?
That's real funny coming from Angelo.
I have no
Angelo
idea
is the
who that
one.
is.
It's Angelo. He is the one that put out information on my husband on Earth's panel and about myself. So this is a
Wow.
joke to me.
Damn. AB to I honestly don't know, Jen. I have not ever seen that. Ever. All right, here we go.
Talk to you soon.
Be safe, everybody.
Be good.
Oh, that was
All
funny,
right.
huh?
See,
You
we
good?
got one more because let me ask you guys a question. When you guys were grown up,
Okay, now check this out. A while back, I'd have to go back to my channel. The date of the live that I did where I showed all my messages with Stacy and the one where he threatened me and called me a CUNT. The night before, I was over on Justin's panel and we were talking about it, and he was supposed to be calling me back, and I have all the messages. He was supposed to be calling me back, and they twisted that. Okay. Watch what happens. They call this. Wait, before I even do this, because this is funny. This is hilarious. What's a prank call? When you call somebody, you're just prank calling somebody. What's the first thing you do? A prank
I
call
don't
is
know.
like anonymous, right?
Well, yeah, you don't give them your real name.
Correct. You wouldn't want them to know who's calling, right?
Right.
Is a direct phone call showing your name and phone number a prank call?
No.
Watch this shit.
did you guys used to make prank calls just for, shits and giggles?
Yes, Earth, I did. I did. When I was a kid, I used to call random phone numbers. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Is your refrigerator running? Yeah. What? Yeah? Well, you better go catch it. Click. Back when there was rotary phones and nobody could know who you were. Oh, we're almost halfway there. I got a lot of shit to go over because I am sick of the bullshit. I'm so sick of the bullshit. Claiming that I prank called Stacy. They totally missed the part of the conversation where when I called him, he answered in a woman's voice. He literally answered, "Hello." He was trying to prank me, and that was the next day after the messages. Hell yeah, I tried to directly call him to call him out for saying that. And he answered in a woman's voice. Oh my god. And yeah. Here we go. Watch this. This is a fucking hoot. This is a receipt, y'all. A clip channel who took everything out of context and clipped out the important parts and just played this one little part, and then they're going to twist it around. Watch.
I mean, I make prank calls just for shits and giggles.
Once upon a time, yes.
Okay, once upon a time for me, I did. I'm not gonna lie about it, I did. But what was one thing that you guys never did? Did you guys prank call a prime suspect in a missing child case?
No.
Neither have I. But you know who did?
Who?
You want to know?
Tell me.
All right, let's watch it.
It's been a privilege to be up here with y'all.
All right,
Glad
honey.
to
Thank
have you,
you.
Angelo.
Be safe and keep calling them out.
All right.
I didn't have time to go back and do like precise editing. I'm gonna have to move forward to the phone call here.
Who?
You want to know?
Tell me.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. If you can't have a little patience, Abra, then have a good night.
All right, let's watch it. Here we go.
Oh, should I call him on the phone, you guys? I'll do it. Do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. He won't answer because he's watching you guys. You know that.
Who could that be? Who could that be?
Somebody keeps messaging me.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, I think that's... Okay. I was making sure that wasn't him on Messenger. Okie dokie. Should I do it?
Sure.
Okay.
Want to? See what tomorrow. Just asking why I was at this park.
Sorry, you do not have... Oh, dang it. Hang on. I got to do it on Messenger.
So I had tried to call him for my text free, but I didn't have the premium going at that time, so they only give you like 30 minutes a month on the free thing. So I'm like, well, I tried to call him directly from my phone with the phone number that he was allowed to have, and then that didn't work, obviously. So I called him directly from Messenger, showing who I was. There was no *67 or hiding who I was. It was a direct phone call. So just paid these. Absolutely don't block me, says, so clip channels aren't good receipts. I just need clarity. In most cases, they are shit like this. Honestly, in my opinion. That is how I feel. Because I was here for this live. I remember what happened. And this is just making a mountain out of a molehill, basically. I was there. I remember the full context of it. And if you're going to show a clip, provide the link directly to that portion of the live or video that you're talking about so that the person can go there and see the full context. I will be providing such context. You're welcome, Pooh.
Have the outgoing block on that. Hang on. Here we go. He's too chicken to answer, probably.
No, he's not. He will answer. He's got it off. It's not ringing. Yeah, that's what I want to know about the parks.
I want to know why he was taking pictures of Brandon's mom's house.
For real. Aw, tick, tick, tick. He's a chicken. Nope, he's not going to answer. See if he calls back.
Okay, so he didn't answer. Now watch. He calls me back. So now they're going to play him saying, no, I can't talk because my attorney, which was absolutely true as of that moment. But everybody familiar, no, you're not. Everybody familiar with him knows that that's what he was doing constantly. He would say, I can't do anything. I can't say anything because my attorney won't be my attorney anymore if I talk. And then 12 hours later, he's on somebody else's YouTube channel. Right, Purple? That's how he was forever.
Right.
And she's here because these false accusations were made about her as well, with 0 receipts for either one of us. This is what they put up to disparage mainly me in this one, but they've done the same thing to her on the other panels as well. They've lumped us together, and I think I got into it a little further down here on what was said.
Yeah. Okay. So when I talked to him yesterday evening, this is a direct quote, you guys. He told me, he said, I am, oh, he's calling. He's calling. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
He's called?
Yeah. So I didn't hear back from you after you said you were going to call me right back.
I know. I'm getting slammed with work. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, do you feel up to answering some questions?
Again?
Well, I mean, when we talked last night, we only got to get to a couple of them about.
I'm not going.
Let me ask you guys a question. When she asked him, are you up for answering a couple of questions? What does that sound like to you? Does that sound like an interview or just simply asking a couple of questions?
Well, should be pretty self-explanatory. Hey, do you feel like answering a couple of questions? If you can't figure that out, then I can't help you, because that's just, would you like to answer a couple of questions? He already had given me a crap ton of information and screen recordings off of his phone, and I still hadn't even had an interview with him yet, which I didn't even need anymore. And again, I showed all of the receipts. He was the one asking me for money, which I refused. Hell no.
I don't know.
Well, also, why has she not told him? As you would, I mean, if there were anybody else on the planet, you would say, by the way, your call is currently being broadcast live on you.
Hey, did you reach out to him? Send him a letter to his jail cell and let him know, hey, I'm going to be broadcasting your phone call. That's just stupid. That is just stupid. And y'all need to keep remembering, I know my laws. I know my state laws. So I'm not worried, but thanks for your feedback.
YouTube, because that's what was happening at this time. She was on a panel and she was playing this call as it was happening. She didn't give this person a heads up. And again, I don't care whether you're a suspect or not. That's right. The fact that you would need to be told anything about that, never mind have the...
Yeah, no, didn't need to be told. We didn't ask. I didn't ask you. And no, stay on topic or leave. Period. I don't play bullshit in my chats. I just don't. Pay attention to what's going on and ask questions about what's going on, and it all is good. But you're bringing up stuff that has nothing to do with this. And I am easily distractible as well, so stop it. Okay, just stay on topic, y'all, or I'm just, oh, I'm not nice. Okay.
Ability to think for yourself and think, yeah, this is not a good idea.
Right.
So who's wanting who to think what about this case, crime sleuthing? Who's trying to lead the public to a different perception of the case? Curious.
Oh, my hand's up over here. My hand's up. Who's trying to lead the public to a different perception of the case, different from what law enforcement has put out there? Let's see, who would that be? That would be me. That would totally be Eve. Because she is the one with the differing opinion that very few people agree with. Sure, have your opinion. But it's not what law enforcement has put out. There are 4 named suspects. 4 named suspects. Period. But you got cozy with one of those, Eve. I damn sure haven't.
Okay, hold on one second. So y'all got messed up my shit.
He literally says here, and you'll see as it carries on, I'm not going on panel. Now, at that moment, again, any normal individual would have thought, oh shit, maybe this is time to take this call off speaker and either end the call or at least tell the person, by the way, you're currently on a live stream. No, didn't do either of those things. No.
Right. And
I didn't have to. I know my
law. I was so proud of what you did to this man and to everybody else. But hey, that's okay, right? Yeah, that's good to know. But
we're proud of what we did to this man. Are you serious? You said that with a serious face? What did we do to this man? And what have you done? What have you done to family and to other people around the family? Just disgusting. The doxing, posting personal information. I'll show y'all.
You just want to prank call a prime suspect. See, y'all have no morals. Seriously.
Are you serious? No, dear heart.
And
oh
you know
my
what?
God.
How about this? Y'all gonna call the wrong suspect one of these days? You'll prank call him.
Oh. And
you know what will happen, right? I don't think I need to tell you.
Yeah,
But go
you
on,
do.
keep doing it.
Oh, really?
Because some nasty shit will happen.
Oh, really? Did you hear that? Some nasty shit'll happen. What you talking about there? Do you know how many creators speak with suspects on a regular basis? Whether they're named or not? That's crazy. No, we can't. No, we can't see you. You're not on panel. Whew. So that was like, okay. So that's just kind of like pretty much a veiled threat there. Claiming, oh, we're risking our families by talking with a suspect. And how dare you reach out to a suspect? I mean, that's exactly what Eve did. She reached out to Stacy. Ask her about the hotel and the Uber and the food and the cash. I did none of those things. Ask her, not me.
Yeah, he's so full of shit.
Oh yeah, totally. He's
So
watching
full
right
of
now.
shit. He's so full of shit.
Yeah, that was the last thing that he told me earlier because we had it set for the time that my live started. He was totally good, and then I wouldn't send him any money for the interview.
Hmm.
So, yeah, he asked for money like 15 times, and
that is on my channel. But watch this; they're going to spin the narrative. That's what I'm saying. Though it is normal. It is normal, and anybody has a right to interview, reach out, whoever. No, that's not Avery. That's coming up. So they spin this around and they play what he did, what he said after. Totally like, are you not paying attention, Eve? Did you not see the actual messages? Watch this.
Yeah, she seems to get into trouble when she's setting up interviews with people. It's again, repeated behaviors.
Repeated behaviors. Stacy wanted money to have the interview with me. I said, kick rocks, buddy. So there was no interview. I'm not giving money to that man. Never. Fuck that. And then the other dude backed out because of a cease and desist, which I found out about later. But you want to connect things that are absolutely just, again, not connectable, just to disparage people. Because I wanted to find out information myself. Period. I don't need to explain. None of these creators who reached out to him need to explain why. It's your right to do that. I'm just saying, don't be a fucking hypocrite about it.
Hey, Bob.
So we're going to move into
Scariest.
I didn't see. Even if I was still doing true crime, I wouldn't be contacting family members or any of that sort. I'm not like that.
Oh. Now watch this. I was like, she really just said this. Watch.
I was sure as fuck wouldn't be even interviewing or talking to a prime suspect. That's just me.
But you have Eve on your panel defending her, and she did the exact same thing. And you can go to her own channel in her own words. You will see it is just, in my opinion, outrageous. Period. Hey, Chuck, how are you? Hey, Sabrina. Not true.
I just be following the facts of the case and what is put out. That is it. I'm not sure if that wouldn't be using Facebook groups to get my information. Brittany J, you moron. Okay, I can't with her either.
So I don't know what you had to Oh, just a little dig there at somebody else? Okay.
Sunny can't. Well, that's just how it is. That's the real crime sleuthing. That's what she does.
That's the real crime sleuthing, y'all. That's what I do. I use free speech in chat. And are you fucking kidding me? That's their receipts. Eve has lumped me and Purple together just because we know AB, who she claims without receipts that he doxed. Meanwhile, hang in there, and I hope you're watching, Mr. Eve and Eve. And let me check my email and see if anybody has asked for a link. Or I play this next section. Nope. No link. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't go into Purple's chat and shit talk her. I wouldn't go into Brooke's chat and shit talk her. It's respect for the channel. So I am. I am upset about these completely false accusations. They put up this stupid comment and completely misconstrue it. Let me see what's going on here. I'm trying to get on through this.
Dig that she thinks she has, but that's neither here
Okay,
nor there.
that's the start of it again. Hang on.
You did. Don't you know what the saying is? The one that makes accusation is the one that has to show the proof. Well, girl, you have to show the proof.
Eve, my darling. Aw, where's the proof of your accusations? Where is your proof? Where? Prove that I have ever been present for a dox of anybody, including you. I wouldn't have stayed. I would have called it out. It would have been more than clear. Yup, Crime Sleuthin was here and she left a shit of messages behind about what just happened. Just like if I'm in a chat and I see somebody else, another creator, getting slandered on a panel without that person having the right to be there to defend themselves, yeah, I'm going to call that shit out too because it's wrong. You guys are a bunch of weak bitches to be doing all of this to many people, not just me. I'm calling you out for other stuff too. It is very upsetting for people to log into YouTube and find out that they just got slandered for hours on a panel. It's very disheartening. It should not be happening. People should not be putting up with it. You should be calling it out when you see that shit go down. Because I guarantee you, I would have. I was never present for any docs. Neither was Purple. And this right here is her supposed receipts. While telling me she wants proof from me of something? Bitch, please. Seriously. I'm not sure what's coming after this. Oh, she was making accusations about the men that popped up in chat when her receipts, which was the clip video that I just showed you guys, that's her fucking receipts. And she's insinuating that I knew these men who popped up and that it was like planned for them to pop up. No, absolutely false. But you just made the accusation. So where is your proof? These people get to say whatever the hell they want with no receipts.
Have doxed any of you? Where's the proof that this woman here has doxed you? Where is it? What about her?
Oh my God. You can't even tag these big babies in a post talking about several topics. If you mention a topic that triggers them in a post, they'll accuse you of accusing them. When it's just absolutely not what fucking happened. So we're gonna okay, so they played that again. Let's see what okay, so this is when he was still up. There was the phone call. Okay. All right, hold on, let me get the next one here. This one. Please be it. I think this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I want to address something. It has been claimed many times that I publicly invited the public to go look up my personal private information and my family probate. They literally used my, or tried, they implied that maybe because I do sometimes have some memory issues because of my medical condition, I may have said it and forgot. So I drove myself nuts looking for this information, y'all. Drove myself nuts. But I found it. And in no way, yeah. Yeah, she was allowed to sit up there and say this bullshit. But to gaslight the fuck out of somebody like this and claim, oh no, you said anybody could go look it up. You gave the public permission. I was there. I heard it. I promise you that's what she said. The only reason that I am pulling this up has nothing to do with the other person. For the record, this is simply to play my words again, to be loud and fucking clear about what I said. Okay? So, write it down, please. Okay. Is it Ryan Nan? I never can say that. I love that name. Honestly, it's a beautiful name, and I never can say it right.
It's Rhiannon.
Rhiannon. Just when you look at it, it's just like, it's just a pretty name, you know? The Stevie Nicks reference there. But I never, every time I see it, I always say it wrong. Alrighty, so we are going to go over this. This is, I muted the first portion because I'm not trying to bring up other shit. I just want you guys to hear my specific words again, to be perfectly freaking clear that I never invited anybody to look me up and look up my private information about my family. How fucking dare the people who've done that? So I didn't even want to have to do this, but I have to do this because even on this same panel, they talked about it as well. It's talked about all the time, and it's getting spread around, and other people are looking me up because they've got these doxing videos out there that are being shared, and I don't like it. It needs to stop. So this is just to be clear about what my specific sentence was. So you guys that have been misquoting me can stop it. Let's see. The creators that talked to Stacy were good. He made lots of slip ups. Eve said she paid for a hotel because you all made it difficult to find a place to sleep. I would like to know who you all is. Yeah. He was actually playing several people for money during that time. He wasn't just getting money from her and a couple other creators, but other people that he pulled at their heartstrings because they just care about humans in general. And he's very slick. You know what I mean? So he had people fooled. And yeah. Craigslist and several. Absolutely, Lana. Yeah. When I get to this part about you, you can come up here if you would like, Lana. Just let me know. Because I was pretty shocked to see it. I knew about it, but I had never seen her own words saying it. And I was like, wow. Yes, I remember that. And how are you doing, Chuck? Good to see you. So again, I didn't want to have to play this, but I absolutely have to play just this first part of this, and then we will move forward. Just y'all can tell that I have trepidation about playing this, but I have to. But I'm not in any. Never mind. I'm just going to even say it. Eve has said it's our fault because of his bad YouTube publicity. Aw. Wow. No, he went on a crazy YouTube tour, didn't he? No, I don't tell my mods what to do. They do what they feel is right. I trust them. All right. I am going to hit play. Just pay attention to my sentence, y'all. That's it. That's all that's important here.
She just hasn't fulfilled that commitment because she's waiting on probate to be done with somebody's estate. I didn't catch you.
Sorry. Yeah, you remember I said in the chat, and I talked with you guys, I said, I'm doing my probate. Now listen carefully to my words right here. This is where the bullshit comes from, and people think this is my permission to look me up. It is not. Listen carefully to all of those. I do not need to name names because there's so many. How much time would we fucking have? Excuse my language, but that really makes me mad. To be misquoted and then told that I don't remember it correctly because of my MS. It's disgusting. Should be done any time now. I'm going to send, at least $100 for Blackhawk's stepdaughter. I will still do that. The probate is not closed yet. And if anybody needs proof of that, fine. And I said the Tia, number you wrong, can reach out and I will totally send you alone privately my probate case number with a link online where you can see that it's not finished yet. And you can see what happened around that date that caused it to not be finished yet. Happy to talk with you privately as long as you will not put that information out there public. You will see it's not quite done, but we are almost done. Okay. I was speaking to one person and the panel. There were only 4 of us on panel. And hold on, I'm going to look at something. Give me just a second. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. There were 4 of us on panel. The person that I offered the information to declined. Totally understandable. I did not send any of my personal information or probate information to anybody else. Ever. I have not done that. I was only offering to send it for a very specific purpose. And that was not a public invitation for anybody to look up my shit. So, hey, Penny, how are you doing? Hey, Penny, do you know how to use StreamYard? Would you, if I emailed you a link, would you get up here for just 2 seconds with me and say hi? Because I'm really sick of people claiming that you are my alt account. That I'm you and you're me. Freaking ridiculous. These accusations have to stop. But the only way that you would actually be able to locate It's really easy. I can walk you through it, Penny. The only way, and I'm gonna try to not give out too much here because I tend to do that. I have freely stated my first name and my state. I have freely said that. However, you would need a lot more information than that, a lot more personal, private information than that to pull up my probate. So I know it's not just by somebody figuring out what my last name is and then take that information and go on somebody's panel and lie about that information that you just dug up. Lie. And but Eve, you claim you're the one getting doxxed. Really? I don't know. Fuck shit about your personal life. You've seen every intimate detail of mine, though, haven't you now? By looking at that. I want to know how you got it. Because you couldn't have gotten it by knowing my first and last name. I know that for a damn fact. Whew. All right, so we are going to move along. I just wanted to make sure that that sentence was very clear for everybody. And I wish I had put words on the screen. I wish I had more time to go over some of this because the way things are twisted on here. Let's see. Okay, here's part of, let me see if I can find the spot. This is about Eve as well here.
That was happening.
It was
I believe Eve has the recording AB private.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn up the volume.
Did the live crime sleuth and hopped on that panel and was giddy to hurt Eve's family.
Oh, that's right. They were trying to claim that I struck Laura. It was just fucking ridiculous. Did not strike Laura. Okay.
All 7 of you know.
Yeah, our numbers dropped to like 7 watchers. It was just a glitch that was happening.
It was funny.
I believe Eve has the recording. AB private did the live crime sleuth and hopped on that panel and was giddy to hurt Eve's family.
Now, if anybody said like this, something like this about somebody on my channel, it would not remain in my chat, nor would I highlight it on my screen. Because that right there is some bullshit. No receipt, but watch.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
She threatened 6up is what I understand. Is that she threatened her?
Man, I tell you what, they can say whatever
Or do you
the hell they
have it,
want.
Eve?
Right here. And Eve is in chat and says, that's a fact. Is it? Is the receipt video, the clip video that I played, proof of any of that? No. I was never on any such panel ever.
6up made a community post and they wrote crime sleuth in it.
So I'm focusing on just the bullshit. Watch. Yeah, legal notice. Yeah, I'll show you the one I got. Talk about hypocrites and liars. Oh, you'll see. Truth Exposed saying fair use equals fair game. Bitch, don't play if you don't want to be played with. Really. Oh, okay. Gee, that's lovely to highlight on your screen. I'm not sure how I had it paused here.
220. I can't believe Rapper went and told Bridget I was doxing her. What a weirdo.
What is this? Oh, okay.
1.25, and I
this is
have it up on 1.5.
So they're going over a video at request of Eve. That's not receipts in any way. I don't believe so. And again, I have the email from Deets giving me permission to use any of her content at any time. So they pull up this video and they start playing it. And I'm watching, let me watch chat. This is the only proof that anybody has about anything that AB has negatively done to Eve. Right there, where AB made a comment. Eve comes highly recommended by Stacy. She can never ever take that back. I'm sorry, but that's a fact. You are stuck with that, Eve.
More for purple,
in my opinion,
to be honest.
Okay, so we're gonna go through because there's a couple things I wanted to point out. They had made like this big deal, and it was just not. Hang on, let me remember what was going on here. Oh, they were going over striking and stuff on this one. Now, I just want to point out something here. There was an accusation made at the end of this live about somebody, and because this person didn't have receipts, they were immediately told to shut up. And I don't know if I got the whole thing in here. Please tell me I did. I hope I scrolled down. So I want y'all to see this. There we go. Everyone remembers the accusation, never the retraction. There have been 2 lives now on Deets where the accusation was put out there that me and Purple doxed Eve's husband and their family. 2 times now, 2 lives. And they each got, hey, in my opinion, conveniently interrupted just when receipts were supposed to be shown. I show the receipts now. They're not freaking receipts of anything because it didn't happen. And it's wrong. It's really wrong. You can't go back and just retract these things that you have said about us because everybody remembers the accusation, never the retraction. Are you around, Purple? Do you want to comment on that at all?
Yeah, I'm here. I didn't dox Eve or her husband, so I don't know why I was even accused. There's no proof that I was even a part of anything, but yet a lot of people ran with it just because it came out of Eve's mouth.
Yes, Chuck. And I had originally, and I called it out a couple of times when this was brought up that, hey, this shouldn't be happening. Please stop. And I was ignored. I was ignored until one other person, thank goodness, finally, because it was just me against the entire panel, right? But one person, Jones, actually said, you know what? She's right. That is what it was about. And even then it continued after that. They do whatever they want. Now let me move forward a little bit here. Now, hold on. I just don't want to have, I'm just tossing this up here. because I don't want to have victims on my screen during this portion. I just don't. But you'll be able to hear the audio and see some of it anyway. I might move it around. We'll see.
It's a whole new ball game. Yeah.
I put my camera on so you would know.
Thank
'Cause
you.
I've
So I
been-
didn't have to throw up.
Avery. Somebody say her name 3 times. And she will also show up. I know they make a joke about me, but hey, are you watching? You can't send somebody a cease and desist when you've done this. And I have not done anything of the sort to you. Nothing like this to you. Watch.
Up,
Yeah, I heard that. Check your email, please, because I just got off the phone with TBI and I just sent you some information.
Oh.
Somebody's going to be getting a knock on their door here pretty soon.
Oh no.
Knock on their door.
Yeah, because I am a tattletale. Because
Somebody's going to get a knock at their door. Huh, Avery? You think that's okay? You think it's okay to, I'll just chant with you, USA, USA, USA. Okay, Shelma, show me on that fucking video where I said that. Because I know what you're talking about. Grow up. Going real life like this, jumping up on a panel or allowing anybody to jump up on your panel to state that you just went real life on somebody and you claim to be sending the police to my door. I'm about to get a knock at my door from police is a bunch of bullshit over nothing. I'm talking about calling police. She said she also called law enforcement. Watch.
people are going to be looking for a totally different looking child.
So she makes the claim right here that and it turned out to be false. What she says, stay with me, because they figure it out finally in the end. But again, people remember the accusation and never the retraction. And this bitch never retracted or apologized for shit. I'm the only one who ever did retract or apologize anything related to this matter. I'm the only one. Nobody else has. Shall I continue? Just watch what happens.
And that is wrong on so many levels. So I did call to verify. And
so it's okay. It's okay if you're on that side to call whoever you want and verify whatever you want. But it's not okay for anybody that you don't like to call and, quote, verify, which she didn't. She just said the police were going to come to my door. Really? And claiming that I photoshopped that photo, which was absolutely false, as you were about to see. Wish I could see the screen actually right now.
And put out a new photo.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
And put out a
no, a little further. I'm going to show you when they figure out that she's full of shit.
I photoshopped photo and put it out as if they put it out.
Not what happened.
And say that
that's what the seals are for. Yeah, to know that they're official.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There are people still talking about this as if it matters. It doesn't matter if it's somebody that you don't like and they make a mistake, even if you retract and apologize, that's not good enough. They will still talk about that mistake regardless and add a bunch of bullshit too, like this.
And so that man said that not only have they not put out something new, but and I told him, I said, I'm so sorry to even, bother you guys.
You didn't need to bother them with that, but okay.
with this because I know you're swamped. I said, but you know, his case is still reaching different people.
Oh my God. Okay. So we're going to skip forward to where she figures out.
I do see that the screenshots that she sent me, she sent an email and with a picture.
Yeah, they wanted the
So she not only called, but she also emailed, like, watch.
a screenshot of it, the link to her channel, her name, which I gave them, and then and I told him, I said, and I do know her address, you know, if you need that.
I do know her address if you need that. She just said on a public panel that she has my address. Avery, how the fuck did you get my address? Huh? You want to explain that one? Would you like to explain that one? And actually explain the lie that you said on another panel after this one, claiming that you did not, you have no idea what my address is. So which is it? I think this one's accurate right here. You're something else. How did you get my address, Avery? Sick. So then she goes and jumps off a panel because she only jumped up there to stir the turd and hurt my reputation.
You know, and I just thought that was really nice that his
Okay, hold on. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hold on. Here it is.
Okay, so Katie said that picture really is Sebastian without glasses. Phew. So it's not photoshopped. He asked his mom to hold his glasses while he had that picture made with Santa.
So this is the retraction that I got. This is it. You saw how long that Avery was on that panel spewing that bullshit? Finally, somebody goes back and asks mom, and yeah, that's him. I was holding his glasses. This whole time, Avery was up there, and I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's a long-ass clip about her explaining that I got the photo off of Facebook from a guy who claimed that he's the one who edited and photoshopped the photo to remove glasses, and that's where I got it. And that's a bunch of bullshit. I got it from the father exclaiming on another panel, being shown the exact photo and saying, yes, that is him. Period. So, just, yeah. So she was allowed to say all of that bullshit, claiming that I photoshopped this, which I never did. And she finally hops down and somebody goes back and gets the correct information. And it's just kind of read really quick in passing. And let's move it on. No, I'm sorry. No, hey, that was wrong of me. No community post correcting the fucking false accusations. Deets. I didn't get that. She got up there and made several false accusations against me. I'm not going to play them all. Several. And I got 2.5 seconds of reading a chat. Nobody's going to remember that. Moving on.
The will states that the sister was the one to manage all of it.
No, here we go. Here's where Eve herself hops up on a panel and starts talking. And I hate to have to do that. I just don't want that involved. Hops up on a panel.
But
okay, come on.
Screenshot this one and send it.
Okay. And I agree with that.
Mom said she did.
Hold on. I'm going to get to the next panel. Right here. All right. So, Eve, I really want an explanation for this right here.
Demonetized or anything. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I mean, listen, while you're pulling that up, but I read that she was bullying a lawyer that she owes money to and wrote out detailed
So Eve starts out by saying, when I found out she was bullying a lawyer, write that down. Try not to have to back up. Here we go.
And wrote out detailed reasons why she doesn't owe this amount for the work that this lawyer did on her probate. Okay? It's the same pattern as you're seeing right now. It's the same thing.
Oh, I see you're saying.
How is that okay, Eve, to go and look at my probate? Find it. I would love to know how you found it. Her husband won't answer me. Her husband wants to have a little chat with me, but he doesn't want to tell me how Mrs. Eve got my personally identifiable information. Won't tell me. It wasn't by having my first and last name. That I promise you all. Promise you. She knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Eve? You know exactly what I'm talking about. So why don't you tell everybody how you got a hold of my deceased father's probate, you piece of shit? In my opinion.
Hang on. Wow. So, okay, that's interesting. So she's literally suing them?
So if somebody had brought up, I just want to throw this out there. If somebody got up on my panel and started talking about somebody's private business on my panel, I wouldn't have allowed that to continue or asked them any questions about it. Especially if I knew how to reach that person to ask them myself. This third party bitch here, Eve, doesn't have a fucking clue what she's talking about when it comes to my personal family business. She had no business looking up and digging into. Sick.
No, she's just refusing to pay. The court already said pay. She's like, well, here's why I shouldn't. And it's like,
there's another lie. The court, she's claiming the court told me to pay and I didn't want to, and I was refusing to pay, were her words. Fucking false. Lie. You piece of crap. Lie.
Okay. I see that this is not the first time you've done this, nor will it be the last, where you cry foul and you're the victim, again, of your own doing. And she was the one that tried to basically get, what is it called? Basically appropriated the estate as like the one that makes the decisions. But it wasn't her call because the will says her sister.
The executor, you mean? The executor.
Listen to this shit. She has no idea what she's talking about. She is so wrong. She is absolutely wrong. Speaking on my private matters. And she's not even correct.
Her sister in the will was already, the will states that the sister was the one to manage.
Again, if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, shut up, because that was wrong.
All of it. Well, the reason why the courts decided otherwise at the time was because they thought the will.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop it there because, again, this is my personal fucking business. I just wanted to show you just how deep level, how low this piece of crap is willing to go into your personal business, your personal life. And again, she could have never found that information with just my name. Period. I already proved it. I can't dox myself further to prove what I'm talking about. I won't do it. But I'm telling you, there is no way that she found that probate with just my first and last name, even my location. So I'm telling you, she's a liar when she claims she just found it by my name. Not possible. Absolutely not possible. Let's continue on. I don't want to get into all this other. Let's see. What, hen?
Check back chat.
Okay. Oh, okay. You guys, you would have been fine to say that. Purple is going live in 10 minutes. I'm going to stay behind and finish mine because I'm going to get my shit on out here. I only have this much more to go for this one. For my part, but it's going to be a little bit more than 10. But yeah, you go, girl, go get yourself ready and I'll join you in a little bit.
All right.
Thank you for coming. Any parting words?
Not really. I feel that there was no proof that I did anything, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to give him the justification of an answer at this point.
Yeah. That's what I told you.
So
it's a lot of fucking nothing. But they're claiming it anyway. All right, girl. I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye. All right. So she continues. Let me see what she's saying here.
We got a special guest. Hey, Crime Sleuthing.
So this is when I jump up on panel. This had been going on for a while. People speaking on my personal private business for a while. So I jump up here and I start defending my deceased father and my privacy.
I'm happy to hop down so you can converse
Please
with
do.
Granny. Yep, no problem.
Get the fuck off of here. Who the hell are you to go real life on somebody?
Are you
Get
talking?
out and go away. Eve, you disgusting piece of shit. Lying about my dead father. What is wrong with you? You just lied about my dead father.
I did not lie about that.
Yes, you did. Oh, yeah, you did. You
No,
just
I
read
didn't.
off details of my private probate case and lied.
You said to go
about
look
them.
it up. You told everyone to go look it up.
See? Back to that. You told everyone to go look it up. Did I not already play the clip where I did not do that? I did not say that. I gave one specific person permission only in private. Do I need to go play that again? Because I can do that. I can write my timestamp here. I think I might want to do that. 37. Because I mean, I really want this to be perfectly fucking clear. 27:21. And I'm going to show you her own shit. You know what? I think it might be in here. I was trying to make a better long video. Hold up. Are you serious right now? And then you
go
get
back
on
to
here and
Deep Live.
You lied about that probate case. You do not know all the facts about this probate case. Get off this panel. I want to talk to Granny.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Granny,
ma'am.
do you want me to get down?
Do you really need her to get down, Crime Sleuthing?
I will. Either you pick. Who do you want up here? I don't care. Just let me know.
Well, if you're going to jump down, if she stays up, then I'd rather get some questions out of you if you don't mind.
No, you know what? I will let her explain her side, and I'll jump down.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Kissy assy bullshit. So I went back here and I explained some of the lies that she was saying. And again, she's full of shit. She didn't even know what an IOLTA account was. This person in chat, Sia said to go and look up her probate case. Never fucking happened. Never fucking happened. Here's Eve saying, your lawyer told you to put everything in an IOLTA account and you thought you knew better. She doesn't even know what a fucking IOLTA account is. It was my lawyer's account. Absolute moronic. So then, let me see.
Verbatim either.
I don't either. I try really hard not to listen to her.
Yeah.
So they're claiming all this bullshit, right? And here comes Avery.
Me turning in your flyer to TBI had nothing to do with my personal feelings for you. I turned it in because you put the TBI seal on it.
I'm not having this. My truth. She is here and she's lying. She's the one that called TBI and lied, flat lied, and
I did not lie.
You did lie, Avery. You did lie. You did lie on me. You went real life and you lied on me. That is fucking lowbrow bullshit. Right. This person right here is one of the worst. I was her friend and stood up for her and defended her and sat right by her. Yeah. Poof goes Avery. Jumps off the panel. Her damage is done. She'd already been up there spewing her bullshit. You just panel hop and you spread bullshit and then you jump down and go about your merry day with no repercussions for what you do, Avery. None. Let's continue.
So what did you do? Please tell us what you did. And I'm taking screenshots and I'll put them up in a second.
So I just went to creator support and got the thing emailed.
This one's rich, y'all. Now we're back to Eve. Oh, Eve, honey, I don't think you've told people the truth about the false strike, have you? Well, I'm going to. Please hold.
The conversation emailed.
Mm-hmm.
explain exactly what
An
happens
animal.
when you do this, and if there was like a surefire way to report her for this, because it's wrong.
False strikes are wrong, huh? Is that really what you want to stand by that? You want to stand by that? Okay. Let me show you something. Just a second. Give me a moment to get something pulled up here. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to peek at my email, because I did state that if you wanted to talk to me, you could email me for a link, and I do not see any emails at all asking for a link. All right, so 1 second. Give me a minute to get this pulled up. I will show you what a hypocrite this woman is. Getting up on a panel, telling people how and where to report me for an alleged false strike, which was not, but that was lied about as well. I have the receipt on that too. Let me get that pulled up. Give me just 1 second, you guys. And I haven't been paying any attention at all to chat for just a little bit here. I'm trying to get through this. Y'all know who know me. I don't want my lives to be too long. I try my best to not drag things out. I want to get the rest of this out here to you. Give me just a moment. Let me get this pulled up. Okay, I'm here. I'm redacting. Give me just a second. Nope, I don't want that. This. Here it is. Okay, let me double check, make sure everything's redacted. Go through them once here. Okay, last one's not. Hang on. Get one more thing to mark off. Hang on just a second. I am not going to put out anybody's information. Alrighty. And download. All right. Yikes. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Okay, so she got up on a panel. Big deal about me allegedly false striking somebody, and let's take a look at her false strike on me, which was a true false strike. She did not like the video that I put up, and she struck it. She struck it down. That video ended up being gone for an entire month. You can see here where it says content found. It says 2301 to 15620, which was the entire length of my video. Guess how long the content actually was? That was in this video. Let me show you. And it was the exact same content that this person, Stacy, had actually already emailed directly to me. I was doing a review on what she was stating about the location data. So dang it, this has her name too. Hold up. Boy, am I glad I looked down at the bottom of it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So I did, now let me find the redacted one. I have so much stuff right now in my files. Looking for the one with the little mark on it. And downloads, where is it? No, that's not it. Anyway, I just did it doesn't want to open there. That's so weird. Hold on, open with. Here it is. Okay. So I had to do a counter notification. And my video was down for an entire month. Just because she didn't like it. Just because she didn't like it. So how much of that video was actually mine and what was hers? I could actually go back and go through my messages and show that it's actually the same video that he had sent me, but I wasn't reviewing what he was sending. I was reviewing what she put out. It was specifically to review her, which is, it is all right. I have lots of review videos out there about me, and the vast majority of them, I don't give a shit. When you go way below the belt, like, you know, punching somebody in the coochie, that's way below the belt. Stop doing that. So this video right here is the one that I was talking about. I'm going to show you guys which one it was, just so we're clear. And this was down for an entire month. The portion of her thing that I had used off of her channel was from 9/17 You can see I'm pausing and adding my own commentary. To 24/27. And she's over there, caused my content to be gone for a whole month. And now she's over there acting like, oh my God, she's such a false striker. You were the false striker. Eve, you've totally false struck me. And you know it. Fucking hypocrite. Oh, that's not even the worst. I haven't even gotten to where she's admitted doxing somebody. Watch this. Let me get this out of the way here. Pull this back up. We are almost done. I want to get over to purples. All right. You ain't got no room to ever speak about me and striking shit again, Eve. You cried like a big ass baby over me reviewing you. and you sit on panels and talk shit about me. I didn't even say anything ugly about you in my review. Nothing. No. He put his own phone number and information out there, and I've redacted his number from that anyway. I never doxed any human being ever.
Since there was 2 different answers from YouTube Twitter support and creator support, I put them both in there. But basically, they both come to the same conclusion.
I've been so damn mad and filing complaints and chatting with YouTube, so I didn't read any more messages.
So that's Avery last night.
Once you receive,
Watch this.
submit your feedback.
It's a whole new ball game. Yeah.
I put my camera.
I don't want to play this shit again. She's already done this. I already played this part. Hang on. No. Right there. Grief.
Filing complaints and chatting with YouTube, so I didn't read any more messages.
Once you submit your feedback, it will be received directly by our partner engineers.
That is
dramatic
great. Should I
reading.
include contact information?
Yes, of course. Please include anything you
So I guess Avery probably sent my contact information as well again in that shit. I don't know. Damn it. Well, let me go back to where I need to go.
Awesome. I really appreciate your help in this.
It's my pleasure. Will that be all?
Yes. Have a great night.
All right. So Avery, who has made fun of me for being upset, because of actual harassment, got on a panel last night and was boohooing over being on my thumbnail. Bitch, please. I'm going to show you some thumbnails. We're all on thumbnails. A lot of us.
I've been so damn mad and filing complaints and chatting with YouTube, so I didn't read any more messages.
She filed, or she says she filed. I'm going to show you because I saved it. Like, are you serious? Hold on. I'm learning not to have my freaking screen up. Hang on. So I want you to see this. She literally emailed me this complete BS, and I was cracking up. Here it is. Oh, that's not redacted. It's over here. I should have had it in my downloads, but I actually have it over here so I can redact it for you guys. So this person who has been trashing me all over the place and lying about me all over the place, because I chose to address it Look what I got. Now, I'm not going to go and zoom in, but I redacted her name off of everything off of here. She literally sent me, Avery sent me a cease and desist because I put her on a thumbnail. A thumbnail. And claims that it was her second notice, which is bullshit. Claims that she has an attorney who would be sending a letter if you had an attorney. You can't cease and desist YouTubers from putting you on a thumbnail. You just can't do it. Just like I can't stop reviews. Do you know how many channels have done reviews on me? And then, like, she sends me this thing that she expected me to fill out and send back to her agreeing. For real, over a thumbnail. You want to see some thumbnails? Honey, I got you. You're on my thumbnail smiling. There's nothing wrong with your picture on my thumbnail. You want to see mine? You want to see some of mine, honey? Maybe this will make you feel better. Aw. Let me show you a couple here. Took me 2 seconds to find them. Here we go. I think this is 2 channels. All right. Here we go. Do you see how much I don't give a shit? These people actually took a screenshot off a very old video. Bad angles, bad lighting, the whole bullshit thing that they do. And there I am on the thumbnail. Okay, that's nothing. Hang on. Watch this one. Here's one. Look at that shit. See, Avery? This happens. You get put on thumbnails. You even get put on titles and thumbnail things that are not true. Okay? Why the fuck? I am on here with all of these other people. You fucking tell me and we'll both know. Because no. Now, in this person's defense, I think she's gorgeous and seems to be a cool person. Totally fucking misinformed. Because of all the bullshit that gets just slung around like it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want on a panel. You can make whatever videos you want. You can decide what's true and what's not. And then you get to be the boss of all of the so-called truth on the internet. And that's just bullshit. But Avery, I am on a whole bunch of fucking titles. Whole bunch of titles. Which one was this one? Or thumbnails? Oh yeah, here we go. Laura, Perplexed QT, loves to put me on her thumbnails because she knows it gets her views. So what? You seriously need to get the fuck over that. You can't just do a cease and desist over a thumbnail. You just can't do it. So let me see if there's anything else on this video really quick. I'm going to get over to purples. Hang on. Give me just a moment. Or put this back on the screen. Let me review it. Okay. So this right here is ridiculous that you just said.
I've been so damn mad and filing complaints and chatting with YouTube. So I didn't read any more messages.
It's a whole new ball game. Yeah.
The official are a totally different looking kid.
Okay, that was hold up. I don't want the picture up here. Don't know about you guys, but it is not easy for me to find hours and hours and hours to do this. To go from channel to channel and look through a whole bunch of content to find what I need. I thought I had one more thing on here. Give me just a second. It's got to play through. Sometimes it's not finding the clips that's the problem. It's putting them all together in the right order. You know what I mean? I know I had one more, but I don't see it on here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Just to put this out that, this is tragedy pimp behavior that we shouldn't be doing, right? You don't want Avery calling me out for calling to verify something? Well, Avery, you shouldn't be admitting to doing the same thing, especially when you called, when you said what you did, you were laughing about it. Check this out.
Yeah, I had talked to her the other day about calling the trash company to see.
No, I
Hold on, I think the volume's too low on that clip. Should be good. That might be too loud. Yeah, she called trash company to ask them questions about Sebastian's case and about why the trash was heavier and blah, blah, blah. It's just fucking gross. But it's okay. But it's okay for her, but it's not okay for me to verify anything. But it's okay for her. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. I think it's okay for anybody to call anybody any damn time they want if it's their own channel. Do whatever you want. Don't call me out for the same things that you're doing yourself. Don't call other people out for the same exact thing that you're doing yourself and laughing about it. This wasn't funny.
Talked to her the other day about calling the trash company to see.
No, I think that's a good way to verify things.
Yeah, because I'm so nosy.
I'm so nosy. You know what, Avery? I think you're a little too nosy for your own good there. You got into my personal life and my daddy. Like, ew. Who does that? Serious question. Who does that? There's something really wrong with anybody who would dig into somebody's personal, private life. Please stop doing that. No, me and Purple didn't dox anybody. Zero proof of any said claim. And I want a full retraction and apology for all of this bullshit that you guys have been putting out about me. I didn't even get to play the clip where Dietz herself said, "Oh, I've got the clip. I received the clip of that. I've seen it." You've seen nothing, Deets. You have never seen any receipts on me or Purple doxing anybody. Yet you said it, and then you just let that hang out there in the air like that. After everything else that I've been falsely accused of, you just had to jab that knife in a little further, huh? Not cool. So anyway, perplexed. I'm gonna put you on hold, sweetheart. I spent a little bit too much time on this, but I've got a whole other CapCut video waiting with your name all over it. But I do hope that you and your 6 or 7 viewers over at Kick have enjoyed this stream. You have a good evening. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I just want it to stop. I want false accusations. Just stop talking about me, period. Just stop talking about me. People are able to do that. People are capable of doing that. It is really that easy. Just let it go. If you think badly, and I've tried that. I did try that. Didn't work. I've tried to ignore. I've tried to beg and plead. I've tried to be passive aggressive. I tried to put up posts, like, hey, quit poking the bear, quit poking the bear. Because I'm known as Mama Bear to my kids' friends. And like, you need to quit poking me. And they will not stop. They will not stop. I have stopped and they will not. So I am asking one time more to just stop. There's nothing that I can do about anything else. I will correct false information when it happens. I have that right. You cannot go around claiming that somebody has doxed you or that somebody has harassed you without just because I said the word they, look at we. She did the exact same thing. She said they. So let's just stop, please. Y'all have a good night. I am heading over to Purple's. I hope to see you guys over there. She has a wonderful channel. She very greatly supports the family of Michael Vaughn. And I'm not going to get into any victim stuff here, but she's a great lady and she deserves all of our support. So I hope you will go over there. Have a good night. See you later.